Hello, guys! Hello, guys! How are we? Why isn't it... That's not the right screen. Yeah, that's the right screen! I was like, what are we doing here? Pedro's not doing anything, guys. It's not... Anyway, we have to debug Pedro. But before we do that... Oh, okay, it's working now. I don't know why the server took 12 years to start. Okay. We don't need to use the voice. This already does TTS. The UI does. Mariah, what are you doing? I'm sorry. Capture card device? What's the difference between a capture card device and a video capture device? I think I need to use the existing. Whoa. Where'd you go? Video capture device. Oh, I see the problem. Okay, you can't see it. Now it just looks like my leg, so I need to move it. Can you see my dogs? I added a doggy cam! Isn't that cool? Oh, come on, Todd. We need to... I'm gonna kill the properties. Where's the filters? Yep, I want to kill that. Okay, I don't know why the quality of the camera is so bad. But see, now you can see my two dogs. Ha! It probably put 2 Ds in your name. Sorry, we don't need to be looking at my Twitch of Twitch. This is running. Okay, so here's what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I updated Llama C++, and, like, it didn't work with PEDRO. So this Llama C++, I don't remember what model it's running. Okay, so this is running the Mistral one. And it just takes 12 years to run. I don't know. Did that help the... Okay. The dog cam's gonna, like, auto whatever. Okay, so this... I updated Llama C++ and it takes, like, 15 extra years to start. That's essentially it. So now I just am going to have to keep this server running for 12 years. Todd, did you start your job? Or is that next week? I thought it was... It might be... I thought maybe it's the 19th. I think that's Monday. Okay. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me too, but... The last one for a while? Oh, thanks, Todd. It probably will be the last one for a while. Oh, I don't... Oh, that's the problem. Video captured... I see. Why is my face half sunscreened? Because my other light's not working. They're set to connect over Wi-Fi, and it only loads half the time on my phone to turn it on. What? I have a black transparent window thing over my camera. I don't on OBS. Oh, it's the edit your closed captions, Todd. Now I'm just messing with my screen stuff. I don't know. I broke my... closed captions for streams? Yeah, I had to add that plugin so that I can save the closed captions as a file. So like, that's how that works. Because I figured if I saved it as a file, then, okay, now we can run PEDRO. We're running PEDRO using Mistral now. See how long that took to start up? I was like, somebody, please. Test, give PEDRO a test. Give PEDRO a shout out. Hey Tox, how you doing? PEDRO. I also need to figure out... Not you. Debug metrics. Oh, yeah, that's it. PEDRO's received 2 messages, but it hasn't sent any. And it's only connected once. Good. A second interview, yeah! From that job you were talking about an interview for something. Last Friday. St. Vincent's concert. So the stream went well. So the stream ended with me updating Llama C++, and as soon as I updated Llama C++, PEDRO died because it takes it now takes Llama C++ 12 years to start up. So, and it also takes it 12 years to run. Like, all slots are idle. Slot is processing task. Like, the old version ran fine. This new version's broken. So I think, for some reason, so what I think happened is I originally set up Llama C++ on my first copy of Ubuntu on this WSL, and then when I reinstalled it, it had the old binary, but I didn't have all of the correct tools for processing it. So it's like I'm missing some stuff. So sorry. So I broke PEDRO. And I need to make some changes, some updates. So I need to go over, I have that open. Basically, I need to make sure that I have all of the dependencies, because, like, I didn't even have C++ installed. And that's a problem. So, because what I was looking at, because if you go to the Hugging Face website, and you click on a model, ooh, Enigma, what's Enigma? Anyway, I'm using one of his models, but if you go over here to use this model, it tells you straight up how to use it with Llama C++, and I'm like, yes, I want to use these flags. This is so much easier, it'll make switching easier. That's exactly what I want. But so I was trying to get it anyway. I broke it. So like, I should have done this, I think, as the back end. But I didn't. I just pressed make, which I think... which it says I can do, but it's just not... not right. They also say you can install it with Brew, which I didn't know. Oh, so it's only available on Mac? Oh, well, I guess I don't have Open Blast. What is that? Okay, I don't think... Anyway, I just need to figure out... Like, I did this because I'm running on Windows. I mean, not on Windows. I'm running on Ubuntu. But, like... Clearly, there are some dependencies that I missed, and there was... See? You can do Nix install. I don't know what you would do Android for. I see, I also had to install Make. I didn't even have Make installed, and I was like, what's going on? Maybe, see, it's like not posting, it's super slow. So I think there's like other things clearly I need. I just don't know what they are. So, and if you go to the make file, which I've had open before. Like, this is everything it builds when I... But I don't remember... Also, it doesn't have this problem on my Mac, but Mariah does not feel comfortable buying another Mac just for running this. Like, this is all just stuff that it brings in itself, right? Like, I don't have to put in a flags to tell it that it's Linux. It just reads it. Not that I am a makefile expert, I'm just kind of, like, reading into this, like... Anyway, thank you for being my rubber duck. Oh, it can tell if it's being built on a Raspberry Pi? That's kind of cool. And to be fair, so like this example that it had, it doesn't run Oh, I had an example. So... Oh no. This one. Oh, this was me. I thought... Okay. Like, so if I do this... Oh, that's running... Oh, yeah. What the heck? Did I not update this with the Llama CLI stuff? Okay, so clearly I haven't done this either. Well, this wouldn't run anymore. See, because there's no server. So if I did llama CLI, then I should be able to run it used to be run as main. I think that was my issue. What did that say? Symbols not found for architecture. Llama baby llama. But now I should be able to do llama CLI. Right? Okay, so I've done this with the llama CLI. And it runs, and it will break my stream because it'll use too much memory. So, see? It always breaks the stream. Let's go over here and try running it over here. What do you mean there's no... Well, there's not. It's called Mistral. Oh. Clearly it has a different name on this machine. Can you tell? So this runs the CLI, but this takes a long time too. It takes forever. Even when I'm not running the server. And this hasn't even processed the first PEDRO message. And the reason that I had this open, if we go over here, not you. If we go over here to our pprof, we can go over here to the full go routine stack dump. Yeah, there's 2 dogs and they're both on their beds. And yes, there's a chair in the way. I didn't think about that. I can move the chair. We have a Twitch auth, a database connection, the metric server, The Twitch, but this one, this is the one that's waiting. Just waiting for us to come back with an answer. And clearly, did I ever do that? I was supposed to alias those. Haha, I did! I figured it out. I think I redid the context at some point. So that when these get called, it's like the context is just a background. Oh gosh. Handle message with that context. Well, this one is a background. Connect IRC should be the one from main. Clearly, it's that context. And that context does not have a timeout. So, what should I do with that cancel func? I don't know what to do with cancel functions ever. But I should figure that out. Well this, if I push that, that should stop that from being an issue. Why is my music not playing? Please play music. I've used a cancel function one time. One time effectively. You can manage in-progress operations, right? Defer, cancel. It doesn't say anything except for the defer, cancel. With deadline returns a copy of the parent context with the deadline adjusted to no later than D. Canceling this context releases resources associated with it. So you should call this as soon as the operation running this context completes. Okay, so just defer. Okay, we'll just make sure we have a defer in there that. That makes me think that we don't want to put the defer at that level, actually. That to me says that, like, the defer should be at this level. The truth is the defer should be right here. That's not true. I want it back in main. I changed my mind. I want it right here. Because we need it on this one. And we need it here. We need it on both of those. Also, why did Mariah do this? I was thinking about that the other day. And they have time.ticker for this exact same thing. And I don't know why I did it the stupid way. Like, why on earth? We should have done this. This is a much better way. The tickers, they're not that hard. I don't know what they have a sleep here just for like. Watch this. So we have a done channel here. So we're going to have a ticker. And this should be wanted where does this get called? It's not getting called anywhere. Is that really with a capital H? Yeah, it's not with a capital H. I see the problem. This does not replace night dot timers. We should do something about this then. The other thing I've done with this, sometimes what I do is I'll have like a signal. I forgot how I did it. Anyway, basically you can make a channel off of a signal, like the OS signal, so that if somebody does a Control-C, you force close certain programs. And this is If you have any blocking calls, it's really helpful. And the other thing... This needs to be handled... OS signal. So if we had the OS signal after here, we could just open the channel and literally wait on it until a signal is called. And then this could run in a go routine. Because right now we need this to run here so that it stays open. But that's not part of what I'm refactoring right now. I'm trying to figure out why... Sorry, I got really distracted. Why this... Oh, did I kill it? Why was that killed? Okay, so this did run. Thread level 3? What? Oh... You'd say Pizza Hut? Somebody they literally feels like they pulled stuff off the internet for this one. Anyway, well, since this already stopped, we should run the make again. Wait, stop. Did you see that? C cache not found. Consider installing it for faster compilation. Well, then let's install that. C cache isn't a thing. Wait, did I do install? No, I didn't. Oh my goodness, 1400 kilobytes. Okay, let's try that. Okay. The embedding library is deprecated. Use llama embedding instead. Quantize is deprecated. Use that instead. Wow, this built... Maybe this will run faster now. No. Dang it. Okay, so clearly... I need to figure out some stuff here. How do you check how many threads are on a computer? How many threads my CPU has? Logical processors. Performance, CPU, no, 8. So we have 8 cores. Look, now you know what my CPU is. Okay. Does it have a hugging face thing here? It does. Sweet. Oh, I bet you I have to set the HF token. I bet I need to do that. So I will set that in a minute. What the heck is a hella swag score? All of these penalty things are actually set when I connect to it, so that's fine. Okay, so we just need to do a threads, which I'm going to straight up set to 8. And I'm going to set it to verbose. Oh, we can just do -t 8 and -v verbose. Okay, will this actually... Okay, the other thing is it could totally be the model size. So this is not gigabytes, it's like... Anyway, GI, it's almost gigabytes. Sorry. Let's go try this one again and see how big this is.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh gosh, that was the same model. So this is 3.8 and the other one is 4.5. That's pretty comparable. The other server was just so much faster. Do I need to like... I don't know if... Now I'm starting to wonder. I didn't lose any speed doing it the server way. But now I'm starting to wonder if I will lose speed. If it would be more advantageous to call it over CLI. I don't actually think so. I just know this takes forever. Should I just search that? Llama C++ server mode taking forever to start? No. Yeah, I got all that usage. Build with SSL. Oh, I could do that. That's fun. I could just run it on Windows without the other... shouldn't make a difference. Yeah, it's really slow. Running slow after rebuilding. Well, that's why. But, like, I'm not even using that much memory. Or CPU. See, like, I'm not using anything right now. Okay, so now it's running. Name a country that starts with the letter O. Thought I dropped my drink. Oh, quite a few. Qatar. Djibouti. That's great. Okay, should we try PEDRO now? Slot is processing. Using Mistral. Oh, you've been connected for 132 minutes. Okay. Let's try the other model. By the way, PEDRO thinks it's been running llama the whole time. I wonder, I mean, this bot is literally using no memory. Like, look. Doesn't even show up on the top however many users. But, oh, I forgot to set the threads to 8. That's what I needed. Use all the threads! Am I right? I thought that said Metal Llama, not Metal Llama. Okay, so I know I got a cheap machine for running PEDRO, but this makes me really want a real one. But like a GPU one. But I only made $67 from Twitch. $67 is not enough money to buy a GPU. So while we're waiting for this, I needed to figure out why. So this is where Prometheus is running. What? Prometheus is not running. Did I have a power outage? Oh, sorry. Okay. Now Prometheus is running. I thought Dash D runs Docker in the background. Oh, it's all about where you put it? Okay. So, my problem was Prometheus. Come on. You've almost finished starting up. Okay, so we have Prometheus running. Problem is, Prometheus runs, but Prometheus is not connecting to my metrics endpoint. Which is why I wanted that to run in the background. So I could do this. So I should be able to go right here. This is my target. And if anybody knows Prometheus better than me, which is probably anybody, I should be able to do this and go to metrics. And see something. Now my computer and the Raspberry Pi are both on my tailnet, so I should be able to connect to both of them easily on this address. And this address, mind you, should line up 100% to this webpage. It should be this one, this exact webpage, this localhost one. But it doesn't. It lets me make SSH calls, but it really struggles with me making HTTP calls. Okay, so it... I can ping it. Can I curl it? I probably need this. Right? This is... Clearly they don't mean for this stuff to get streamed. So it can't resolve that. That's fine. Can I just do this? I can. So I can connect to the tailscale address just fine. I just can't connect to the metrics thing. And knowing tailscale, there's some config I have to set up that I didn't. It's usually how it works. It's this one. Oh. So this tag... What does that tag do? I forgot why I set up that tag. I thought... Also, I'm gonna do this. Not that. Why isn't this on my devices? That's really funny. I consider that a bug. If anybody from Tailscale's watching... Found a bug for you. I think it's probably a firewall issue. Apparently Pedro sent 4 messages. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is verbose. Why did it print it here, prompt done? Why didn't it post it? Did it not post it because I did verbose? Who are you? So what does this say? Decoding batch. Interesting. See? Second interrupt. I'm gonna turn off verbose. Oh, at least I can see when it's using CPU. It's using quite a bit of CPU to run this. Let's move that down there. So this is actually not as easy to read as debug. Also, did you know Datadog uses this page too? So we've received 6 messages. It's because chat's been quiet. So let's get this started and then we'll... Okay, so this should be from the restart. All of those EOFs are from that last restart. I'm gonna actually run it again. It just takes so long to start up. Maybe that's the new stuff. I don't know. I think it could be a firewall issue. Oh, I can't... Oh, gosh. I can't do anything on this user. Remote desktop comes through the firewall. Tail scale in comes through the firewall. Virtual machine monitoring comes from the firewall. I don't want an app. Like... Well, yeah, I guess I do. I want Prometheus through the firewall. It says we can do TCP in, so why doesn't it let me do HTTP in? Routing and remote access. What's this? What is Windows routing and remote access? What is Windows routing and remote access? Hamilton's playing at Eccles. Routing and remote access supports remote user or site-to-site connectivity by using a VPN or dial-up connection. Okay, so I do want that? PEDRO's not running yet. It has to say server running. So close. Oh, I also have to log in. Now PEDRO's live. Well, no, give us a minute. It takes forever for the server to start. And I don't know why. It has to be the window. It has to be my machine though, right? Maybe I need to update. Maybe I need a Windows update. For all I know. I think I need this. Oh. Okay, great. Well, I can't add it? Oh, I can't do it because I'm not an admin. I have to log in with the other account. I knew that was going to happen. Thinking about running PEDRO on a different machine than I run Llama C++, though. Uh-oh, PEDRO, you got a question. Let's see. PEDRO received your message. Right there. It's just like freaking waiting for something to... Oh, okay, it's running. Who are you? Oh, how are you? That's the chat template. All slots are idle. Okay, I'm gonna restart you again, PEDRO. Okay, PEDRO. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Okay, let's go check PEDRO logs. I mean, so all slots are idle. Server listening on port 8080. I wonder. Because this worked when I called it. I wonder if I have to change the name in my code. Is there... I wonder if there's one more... If there's something I need to do up here. Nope, So I set up the base URL. Yeah, HTTP. And I just return the model name. I don't have any additional options. So, like... It should have received that message, right? Oh, it didn't okay, it received one message. Look at pretty print. Microsoft To Do just got installed? That's disgusting. I don't know. What did we do? Why did I update my server? What did you... so, I sent that. Okay, this is... Notice how it talks about getting a get? Mine isn't sending that. We're not connecting anymore. We're not even connecting to it. What did... Why... I didn't ever do a go get lang chain go. Oh. That's because that's what it is. I just want to reiterate that this is all weird. No, it's not. I didn't push that. It's like not connecting anymore. And it says it's OpenAPI, and I'm using OpenAPI. And all that thing is passing in is a string that I save in the database. Oh, I broke it. Did you know you don't have to do a dot? I just always do go build dot. I don't know why. Don't have to. I don't have any database migrations to run. Uh-oh. I closed Microsoft Desktop. So where will that open? Well, I do go build dot. I think it's the opposite. You can't do go run dot, but you can do go build dot. Well, I mean, I just, like, my muscle memory always says go run main.go, but technically I think you're supposed to compile then run. That way it doesn't have to clean up the binary. So the Llama server's using 8 cores now. That's good. Because I told it to. It's still not saying anything here. Right, like, this is waiting on open connection. And it's really weird how it just sits. Oh, see, this time, though, ooh, this is really different than before. Maybe, this is probably why. So when we were using the old script, we didn't use, like, hardly... Yes, Rugmat, that is a dog cam. They're sleeping on their beds because they're good dogs. I had an extra webcam. I didn't even think about plugging it in. But look, we didn't use, like, any memory. Any memory before. And now we're using so much memory. Isn't that crazy? I think this is the llama thing, though. And, like, the model's only a half a gig bigger. Well, it's only a single gigabyte bigger than the Mistral model we were using. And, like, we're using almost all of our memory. This is why I don't run it locally. Like, I just boggles my mind how the models can be that different. It shouldn't be using that much memory because clearly I don't know enough about computers. The other thing I changed was I added more threads. But threads are CPU processes and shouldn't have anything to do with this, correct? I didn't add my golang Korea talk to talks given. There it is.
Let's face it.
Shh. Okay, stop. I don't want to do that. I want to add to a podcast. Not podcast, playlist.
Easier by simplifying.
Okay, thanks. Okay, save. Talks given. Done. Share. Copy. I also... Like... I want to let this run. I want to see what it does. Because PEDRO was doing a decent job of recovering CPU. And maybe adding more threads is what's helping the CPU go lower. But, like... That's a ton of memory. I don't know. I honestly... I am completely baffled. I can't think of... I know that it's taking a long time for the server to spin up, but once the server's running, it was doing a decent job running with the Mistral model. But this llama model is like... too much for us to handle. Lulu, you're right in front and center on the camera. You see Lulu? She moved to get right in front of that fan. Oh yeah, go take a nap. Say night, Twitch. Night, Twitch. On the sweep right here in front of the fan. Oh, I should probably fix my AC again. I don't know. I turned my Nest on Eco, and I want to turn it off Eco, and I just don't know how. Thanks, Tox. Lulu, she's my big snuggle babe. I stayed home today. I haven't been home for a few weeks. Because my dog sitter's been unavailable. And so she's been extra snuggly. Like, when she goes to the dog sitter's house... Who is my mother. So when she goes to grandma's house, she's not as snuggly. Like, she still misses me, but, like, I don't know. There's some amount of, like, freedom there. Anyway, I don't know. Did I just pick a model that was too big? Okay, let's try a different model. But before I do that, I need to do my hugging face thing. What's in the background here? Oh, I don't know what I'm dragging around. I need the camera. Oh, it's an emote wall. Sorry, you get a lot of me when I do this. And let's add our doggy cam. Here we go. No. My face is in front of the dog face. There we go. We'll fix that camera next time. Okay. I'm going to get my Hugging Face token. I think that's why it wouldn't let me connect to him last time. There also said there was something I was missing, but, I should... No. I'm just... Actually, I don't think this is the case. Oh, I already have an SSH key. Oh, for my Raspberry Pi? Oh, I really like having... I need to add new hardware. What was our Intel model? Oh, sorry. I forgot. That one. You can't see. I'm just talking to myself while you can't see anything. I use Llama C++. I don't use LM Studio. I don't use Jan. Don't use Backyard AI, Jellybox, Local AI. I don't know why people love Ollama so much if it doesn't... Oh, I do have, okay. What is... Okay, sorry. I'm gonna try... with the Hugging Face model. Okay, I'm gonna go back to live. I think I can go back to live. Okay, I think we're... Oh. There's my email, guys. Both of them. If you didn't know. I have... these ones. Look at... Oh, this one's a chat, even though it's Llama 2, but we should be able to... try this. Llama curl equals 1, and then do the make. Okay, well, I'm going to try this. And see if that works right here. Without libcurl. Okay, now we'll try it again. So what's the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to try it with using Homebrew instead of... Okay, so what did they say to do? Okay, so I built this from scratch. So it says I need to do this when I do that. Okay. That didn't help anything. Yeah, I know, because now the make didn't even run. Well, okay. So I can't install from Hugging Face. Here. Which is said, what? Didn't we already run this make once today and it worked? Oh gosh.
It's 3:30 p.m. Let's go grab a glass of water and a snack.
What if I just deleted this? Okay. I just deleted my raw code and now I have brew. So now I will update it with brew. So now I could do llama. Okay, so now that I've installed it with brew, what does Hugging Face say I need to do? Oh, it works now. Sweet. Could be worse. If this kills my stream, I apologize ahead of time. Wait, no, it says I have 32 gigabytes of memory. Okay, if I have 32 gigabytes of memory... Thanks, Arceus. How are you doing? I was thinking about you the other day. I was like, oh man, it's August. I wonder if those guys ever hit their June 30th deadline. You know. Well, I'm sorry. It's okay. They made me tech lead on a engineering team. I'm no longer on the data team, and I'm not complaining. Our data stack's bad. Our infrastructure is bad. They're using the general purpose service counts. We don't have any service counts. And so, yeah, they haven't given me any deadlines. So that's why I was thinking about you guys. Because I was like, you know, they got thrown under the bus with that date. I I have never been given a date. Uriel, how are you doing? That is a ban. That is how we get banned on this channel, is doing stuff like that. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm not complaining. Like, I can definitely say they're trying their best. They definitely, they're trying their best. And I'm trying to write Terraform. Man, Pedro, this model is eating you alive. But we're not even using all the memory, so what the heck? I don't know why this model just won't. Yeah, good. We should have had context exceeded. Like, this is correct. Deadline exceeded, and it's like a 10-minute. I want you to know that it's like a 10-minute context. So that means that these models are taking longer than 10 minutes to respond, and it's not going to have anywhere to go. Okay. Let's stop Pedro. What? Oh. Oh yeah, that is yes. I didn't put that together. I didn't put it together that my WSL had a different RAM than all of the rest of everything else. Thank you for that call out. I didn't even think that could be a thing. I'm doing this. I'm doing that one. No. WSL conf. Thank you, Rug. I'm just reading this. It says WSL config. Pedro's not running. Pedro's dead. I'm restarting Pedro on the old one, and then I'll fix it. Oh, hi, Pedro. Okay. A restart Pedro. It'll still take 12 years to start, by the way. I just don't know why, when I updated Llama C++, why it, started taking less time. No, use the right model name. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm on a branch. Oh, we wanted to do that. So I just need to do go run main.go. Oh my goodness, Rugmat. It did write an essay. Okay. GPT only works for Rugmat because it's Rugmat's boss. Bot. That's why the response is from Rugmat bot. ChatGPT is available, yes. Sorry, I can't do that. .wsl config. Oh, that doesn't have a thing. Todd Punk. What sweet tokens? Ha! Todd got a Mac. I only have... Okay, so I just need to make it. Yeah, but I just want... There we go. I want this. Todd Punk normally uses WSL. That'll kill Pedro! Yeah, but I do need to reset it. Thank you. Not that Pedro's been, like, super helpful. Arceus? You use what? What? Pedro's already dead. Pedro is already dead. It's WSL -- shutdown, right? And now it should be 32. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna actually go into Llama C++. So here, I don't want to do that. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I have somewhere. There we go. Like somewhere, I have, I don't know what I'm trying to say. A script. That's what I'm trying to say. I have a script somewhere. Didn't I add Llama 3 chat? Yes. This is not 3.1. This is Llama 3. Sorry. I don't know what size that was. Were you senior staff trying to quit? Okay, let's do this one. 1.58B IQ4XS. Okay. I want these. Control C. Oh, come on. HF repo, and what was the other one? HF repo and HF file. It's not what I wanted. I want this one. Oh, what did it say? That I don't know what I'm... There's no... Unknown argument HF repo. No, I thought there was a HF one. Didn't we just look... HF repo, HF file. Oh, look, I have an extra dash. You're not rug met, GPT not permitted. Hey, thanks, Todd. CPP built without libcurl. I can get this though. Here I can go sudo apt get install sudo apt get install libcurl. Oh, install's not a thing. Okay. What do you mean libcurl's not a thing? Okay. So what did it say to do when it said to do this? Oh. Okay, so that did work here. Oh, I need to do not that one. Llama server. Okay. Segmentation fault. Llama C++ built without libcurl. Oh, it's called lcurl? Where are you guys coordinating this debugging of the bot? Because I don't see it. Yeah, good for you. Oh wait, that's not that. What the heck is this L curl? libcurl 3? I'm not quoting you. I'm trying to Google. Okay, should I just look for install libcurl? No, I don't need to install curl. It says there's a libcurl 4. Oh, that's on Debian. I'm on Ubuntu. Oh, look, Todd. You're right. Has no installation candidate. Oh, I have to pick one. Do I care which one? What's the difference? I don't know the difference between apt and apt-get. That's the one I'm copying, Todd. I guess great minds think alike. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, let's pretend like that makes sense to Mariah. How does it still get built without libcurl? You pile of garbage. It worked on my Mac just fine because I downloaded it with Brew. That's literally the code where it says that, huh? I like how it was straight up like the same model. Oh, apt calls apt-get. Let's try this. I need to redo the C. Well, it said I could make it with CMake instead of using make. That's essentially what it said. In the setup thing. So if you go to docs and you're like, hey, I'm in docs, and you go to install, it says install with Brew or Nix or Phlox, whatever the heck that is. But I know that I don't have Nix set up, so I went to build, and it's like, okay, use make or use CMake. which I don't have installed, or gmake. And then it talks about all of these other things, what to do if you're using CUDA, but I don't have a GPU. I just want to... And if you go to Hugging Face, and it says when you build from source, you just got to do this. And then the documentation just puts you right here. And this, anyway. You see? Oh, people at work are still working. I want you to know that streaming on Fridays does not make me feel like a slacker. I think they just try too hard. I just think everybody else is a try hard. And I just take mental health seriously. And I code on fun things. You know? If work wants you to one-up your skills, then supporting you in building hard things is how you do that. And building things that they never ask you to build anything hard for work. Am I right? So yeah, so I just... Yeah. Something like that, Todd. Something like that. Your personal time, you're not... You may... I mean, that's how you run your life, right? Your free time is making your day job be less tedious. I'm clearly... I don't know what I do with my free time. With my personal time, I mean. I don't know. Clearly, it's not figure out how to build the... And... Okay. Sorry. I'll quit trying to install it with Hugging Face now. I'll just do the... server, and I'll use the model. We should and then I should just make the Go app run that as a startup script, and I should make it tear it down. I should not. I shouldn't have to do two things. Am I right? Oh. Oops. That didn't work. You wanna know why? 'Cause it didn't open the whole thing. Don't know why it didn't. It usually does. Also, why are you in this one and not in Chrome? You're supposed to open in Chrome, you silly... silly... thing? Oh, I know what the problem is. Hey, Pedro. Maybe that'll start up eventually. What do I want to do? Well, we should figure this out. So I paid I paid for Excalidraw. So so that I can figure. No, I just need to log in. Cuz I paid for it. Yeah. So the private one has some work stuff in it. So we're gonna name this PEDRO. What the heck is this? Create a voice hangout. So here we go. We have a PEDRO app. Oh, we don't need that. Delete, add to the library. Oh, apparently I can do that. Well, I want to... Oh, I want to browse libraries. Basic system design. Those are like pre-designed things. Elixir. Kubernetes. Does the Kubernetes have Prometheus on it? No, it doesn't. No, I just want to see what's there. Oh, it says Scala, Alexio, Databricks, Oracle, Cassandra, Jupyter, DuckDB, DBT. Okay, I don't need any of that stuff for this project. I could also just be searching, but that's not always as fun as getting a gopher. I bet I can add my PEDROs. Sorry, Redis Grafana has one. Okay, sorry. I don't want to browse library. I want to, like, open. Yeah. If you want to know, I am not organized. I literally have everything here. Happy PEDRO. What do you mean you couldn't load? It's just a PNG file. Okay. What else do we need? I just want that Windows logo. So this is our Windows machine. Pie chart, firewall, link, speaker, cloud database. I think sometimes I do want this is actually really. Oh, there's a screw and stuff. Those are actually pretty good. Yeah. We have a Windows server. Get it? A Windows server. And on that Windows server, we have a Go app. Look at that. And where's our C++ app? And a C++ app. Cool. And then we have a Pi over here. It runs Prometheus. And this is supposed to connect to the Go app. And the Go app is supposed to connect I want another arrow from here to here. And then we have a database. Where was our... Did we have a cloud database somewhere? Didn't they say they had a cloud database? A database. Supabase out here. That this connects to. And that's all that this goes. What I think I want to move this over here. That still leaves us the same networking error, like... I need to allow VPN calls on the firewall. So there's that. And so then the calls would be here. I know it. I didn't think it was a firewall issue. I just don't know what else to call it. Because I know there was a permission for like VPN stuff. I just can't make HTTP calls from here over to there. Even though they're both running Tailscale. Like the Prometheus. Well, I couldn't make it from any machine. Well, the problem is the server it wanted to listen to is this server. Right? So I can't make the calls from here to there, and the Tailscale CLI doesn't run on the window. Well, right now I only have it set up for the RDP connection. So I have the Tailscale Windows client running so I can make RDP, but that's it. Well, yeah, but you have to install the Tailscale CLI. I'm saying I haven't done that. Right? I can't invoke it from my terminal over here. See? I have to... Yeah, I don't like PowerShell. PowerShell's horrible. Oh, there's a Tailscale version. Oh, I meant serve. Oh. That's new. It's probably -D. But this is good enough for the experimentation. Well, I guess the truth is... I should be able to see that in the browser. Yep, okay, that works. Wait, can I do that with the same thing with the port? If this works, then Prometheus should work now. If it doesn't work, then I have to fix my Prometheus. Thank you, Raggy. That would have taken forever to figure that one out. Sorry. Yes, I'm just saying I couldn't curl this before from this computer, and now I can. I'm just... I didn't... I don't think this command is gonna work. It was just me confirming that this won't work, if that makes sense. I'm trying to solidify my learnings in this point in time. In my head. Good, that's what I wanted. I wanted it, good. Good. Okay. Good, 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 good. When you do targets in Prometheus, this is broken, by the way. It did work. I think that's wrong. Okay, well, let's delete that comment. And this is still how, this is currently how it's working. And this is a Windows, need to make this bigger so that it's clearly obvious to Mariah that these are apps running inside a Windows server. Okay. Oh, sorry. What was it? Prometheus static target? Oh, it is Prometheus YAML static config. Nope. Stop that. Prometheus YAML static config targets. Oh, cool. I can add a whole bunch of stuff. I think I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, I think I just needed to go to static config. HTTP. Yeah, I don't think I can use static config that way. No, I think it's fine. Sorry. Ignore what I'm saying. I should... that's not what I meant. I'm still... Oh, okay. The IP would work, it just needs to map to not 6060. It's just a different port. Where did I put the thing? There you are. That's where I put you. Where is my thing? I don't know what's wrong with my pie. $80? Because that's the generic one. Like the everything. It's not Docker. Podman. Stop. Should work. Now. Prometheus running? Prometheus is running. I know. Oh, that might actually be 0 though. It shouldn't be an empty query result. See, this is how. Okay, so. Yeah, no, I just went with the 80. Did we time out again? What the heck? Why did we... Why is it taking longer than 10 minutes? To get a response. Failed to insert into the database context deadline exceeded. Just now? How many milliseconds is that context? Did I break it? I thought we had a good context. Both of them are seconds. This was supposed to be like 10 minutes. 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 10 Well, like 2 minutes. 120 seconds is 2 minutes, right? It's not too short. It should be able to write to the database in 2 minutes, right? What was the last message we got in the database? Order by. That should. Order by is 2 words. Oh. So it didn't get that. I haven't gotten so many chat messages. Non-codes raids! Oh look! How are you doing? Our dog cam is over our raid feed. We're doing so good. I broke my chatbot and I've spent most of the day trying to fix it. Where's my alert box? We're gonna move my alert box right there. Okay. So we can still have the doggy cam. We've been spending most of the day trying to fix it. I'm using Llama C++ to run it locally. So this is Llama C++. And it's running this Mistral 7B model locally. We have our Go app running here, which now has a context error. And it's just, you just can talk to it in the chat theoretically by saying PEDRO. Llama C++. It's like, old Llama, but lets you pull models off of Hugging Face. See, oh, hey, it's not even sending it. See, I've been borked all day. Pedro's been borked all day. Hugging Face is like Git, but for machine learning models. So this is Hugging Face. This is my profile on Hugging Face. So, yes. But, yeah, so today we pulled down the new version of Llama C++ and rebuilt it 15 times, and now the server's running, like the model's running, but now I don't know why it's not connecting to the database or doing anything. I added this context, and it's like, oh, you don't need that. So, actually, I'm gonna keep this context 120. Let's go over here. So the context timeout in Go, context in Go is used for coordinating dependent functions. I thought I set this up here. Do I handle it in the other one? Oh, I do handle it in the other one. So I have a lot of dependent functions in this because basically receiving a message kicks off a job that kicks off another job that kicks off another job that calls another API. So I have a lot. So context in Go is used for that. And with this context timeout, it basically says if a job takes longer than this, don't do any of the dependent jobs. And yeah, one of the things it's not doing is writing to the database. And that's a big problem. Because that means chat's not getting stored. And I want chat to be stored. Oh, I didn't want that. I want my hotkeys to work the same in my Windows VM as I do everywhere else. So I develop on Mac, and then I push the GitHub just to pull it in. Hey, Pedro! Does anybody want to send a message to Pedro to see if it'll write chat to the database? I will if nobody else wants to. To talk to Pedro, all you gotta do is say, Pedro! And then Pedro responds. How was your stream, Non? Did you have a good stream? Did you do more web dev today, or is, like, Friday was your C day or something? I don't remember. Slot processing task, that's a good thing. Slot processing task means it might be running our thing. We have the htop command running here, which means it's processing something. Oh. Okay, so it responded? Oh, and Twitch, of course, reset itself, which means it didn't happen. How long have I been working on this chatbot? Since April. I built it in April, and it's still... Off and on since April. Yes, Todd, it's been off and on since April. Okay, at least I wrote it to the database this time. It's definitely not been a full-time project. But it's been fun. But now, I broke it last night. Last night, I broke it. And we're trying to get it fixed. Somebody joined my stream and said that you sent him. Said that I told him about me doing Go. So, I got one of your fan base over here. It was pretty fun. Why is that too long? Why is 5 minutes too long? For Pedro to respond. So I set the timeout to 300 seconds. 300 seconds is 5 minutes, right? Assuming that I can divide by 60 correctly. But that was only... No. That wasn't even a full minute. That wasn't even a full minute. What do you mean? Context deadline exceeded. That wasn't even a full minute. That wasn't even a full minute. Something's wrong here. Where we need to figure out where that gets called. Mariah, just figure out which context deadline is a question. Well, this was not 120 seconds either way. But yes. It's not using the right context. Which means it's probably not getting reset. Yes, 50 seconds. It wasn't even a full minute. Thanks, Nan. Have fun larking. Yeah, I don't think this, what I'm doing right here. No, not here. This must not be doing anything. I don't think it's overriding that once it's already set. I would have to do a context.background and then set it again. Because this is the error. Yeah. That's my thought. Well, the cancel's not. The cancel is part of the problem, yes. Uh-oh, who got modded? Todd Punk? Todd Punk, you said Java! And it now auto-mods on Java. What did you say? It still shows up, though, in my OBS, just not on Twitch chat. It doesn't stop you from typing, but it gets... I can't see it. Look. Where's my Twitch chat? Can you not... Can I not pull that over? Okay. Look. You get... I can't see you. Auto-modded. It's over here. Like, it's in my restream chat. It's just not in Twitch chat. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Are you seeing it, or is it just modded for me? What'd you say? Oh, I'm the only one that can't see it? That's hilarious. That's like the opposite of modding. Like, I am the one that should be able to see it. Java lets you have a secret conversation. I still have it over here. I just don't have it on my teleprompter. Oh, that's funny. Talk about Java all you want, just keep it out of my sensitive eyes. Now we just found out that you control me by typing Java. What did you GPT? Oh, what is Java? It didn't even show me Rug Matbot stuff. That's hilarious. Something about Android devices and... Yeah, it never did. Never used the word Java, so it didn't get modded. Okay, Pedro's running. Look at that. Look at that. We're barely touching our memory. This is how we find out Soy has a Java information bubble. Pedro, do you have any good dad jokes? I do have a Java information bubble. Oh, look. It didn't... Oh, it did block Pedro. Why is Java a great language? Oh my gosh. Who set these mod rules? Who did that? There have been no occurrences of Java or JavaScript. Emacs script. Oh, how is that even better? That's not even... How's that? Oh my gosh. Is Java life? Does that mean I need to ban Emacs now? I think I have it banned on Restream too. Okay, guys, if you... No. Where does this... Okay, no, that's not the case. This is over here. I should ban Rug for starting the Java thing? The trolling? I don't even know where that was. To be honest. I don't know where I had that. I don't know. I have so many rules across so many systems. If you were to type Java right now, would it work? Oh. Oh, Nightbot. Oh, it is in Nightbot. Nightbot. And it only removes it for me. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I don't know why you know this. I don't know why Nightbot only blocks it for me and not for anybody else. That's also hilarious. Did I pull that? So we've got an almost 5 minutes here, an almost 5 minutes here, and a reconnect. And a 5 minute from inserting into the database? Does the context timeout, that starts from when you make the connection. It's not from when the timeout was created, right? Because that insert to the database... Oh, F. It's from when I make the context. That's even worse. So I'm going to want to set that everywhere, not here. Okay. Okay, let's go back to no context. And I will think through this. Yeah. I know, I get it. I don't think Pedro's going to know how to respond to that, personally. I like how it went from using absolutely no CPU on the Llama model to this Mistral model, which, like, annihilates CPU and use it, but, like, the Llama model used a ton of memory and no CPU, and this one uses a ton of CPU and no memory. I thought that would be a Llama C++ thing and not a model thing. Todd, I don't know. It is the Mistral. It is this Mistral encoding, like, cause the Llama one that I was using was 8 billion. Was it 8? Oh, I need to go find that again and add it to my. It was this one. Yeah, it was an 8 billion. How do we add this to our thing? We want to add to collection. Add to the PEDRO test models. Yeah, well, yes. So I was using for this one. Where the... Oh, I wasn't using this one. Which one was I using? It was a MetaLlama, but it wasn't Instruct. It was gguff. Well, it was an Instruct, actually. It was just the gguff one. That was this one. This is the one that needs to be added to the collection. So I was using the Q4. So I'm pretty sure I was using Q4 on both of them, which would mean they would be the same quantization level with different parameters. And the size of the file was about 1.4 gigabytes in difference. But the MetaLlama one used a lot of memory and no CPU. And the Mistral one uses a ton of CPU and no memory. Which is just, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I have a hole in my mental function, like my mental picture of how they work. See? Yeah, they're both Q4. I was using Q4 both. But this one is a Q4KS as opposed to the KM, which the other one was. And the size is obviously different, but it's just... Also, the Llama C++ binary that we had, the old one, the one that we compiled in April, ran so much faster than this one. This one is so slow. I don't get it. I'm still baffled at why the new version runs so slow on my Windows machine. It's so slow. I just... Ugh. I think that this PR just got convoluted into something it shouldn't be. Let's go through and make sure. Oh, I added these because we needed to have something. I added that. Yeah, that removing the hard coding was fine. I'm just returning errors. Oh yeah, this was a problem. So I want to be able to link the model responses to the message. The easiest way to do this but since I chose to use a serial ID, it is auto incremented by, this needs to go in my Excalibur, and is not returned by the results last... It's like last updated ID, or, yeah. That's built into the SQL package. So we need a better ID solution so that I can pass the ID to the message, the response. This needs to go in the Excalibur that we have over here. Not that one. This one right here. So this is part of the things I need to work on is so this database, what's stored in the database? Database stores chat history from it should store embeddings. To do. Ooh, yeah, that's what we should do. Okay. Oh, how did that get added to there? I like that it was. To do. What I need to do, the first thing I need to do is fix IDs. Like, the easiest solution in my head is to use a UUID in the app. What else I need to do? I need to store embeddings of chat history. And then the other thing I want to store is I need to store embeddings of closed caption. Because we should have that in there. What do we have for to do over here? Cool. Our to do over here, first thing is I need to validate that metrics are getting stored and scraped. Right now it's not scraping them, which sucks. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to stand up Grafana for dashboards. For the app over here, I still think I want to run the Go app on not the Windows machine. I don't know. I want to there's a couple of things I want to do. The first being PEDRO voice commands. The second thing I want to do... Actually, no. Let's do this. Start... that. That's good automation. The other thing we need to do right now, I'm thinking about ignore me. I'm getting really bugged by this backup. I'm kind of letting the Twitch bot handle the parallelization of calls to Llama C++, but I need to address that at some point. But that's not a feat. It's not what I want. I want to Dockerize this. That's not true. I just want to release binary and auto deploy. I don't know how I will auto deploy, but I want to auto deploy. I need to create a dev mode. I don't know how, but I will figure out how to create a dev mode. I think it'd be really fun to do TTS. And then the last thing I want to do with this, like, I really want to remove Nightbot and have PEDRO do the automated reminders and stuff, which they're not doing. The other problem we need to figure out, Mariah needs to figure out, is why because it didn't used to be this slow until I recompiled just barely. So it didn't used to take 12 years to do anything. And we got a post. And I bet from that post, what was that post then? Where is this? I'm gonna put this in Excalibur, which is a bad place to put it. But I'm already... It'll be in my Twitch history. Not my Twitch history, my chat history. At least the chat history on Discord. I forgot about that. We got that working. That's nice. You have to pay. You have to pay to get multiplayer Excalibur. You want to? Here, go, Todd. $7 a month. I love Excalibur. Mostly because I can do this. Woo! That's not true. I like the fact... There you go. There's Todd. Do you have to add your own libraries, or do you see all the stuff I have? Oh, okay. That kind of stinks. Why doesn't it have a Twitch logo? But you can you move any of the stuff I add? Like this user guide, can you move him? Oh, you can. Nice. That's a fun thing. Yeah, I decided to pay for this week. I was like, ah. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I'm reviewing my PR, and then we're going to raid somebody. So before that, let's do our poll and see who we're gonna raid. Zorch is live. Bad Cop works at boot.dev. Did you know that? Oh, Twitch. Okay, you guys know more than I do. Obviously. I don't know who Ryan's... Oh, Zorch was the other one. Zorch and Hemer. Okay, you got 10 minutes. Go. Yes, with Lane. Oh, no. I'm just gonna leave the comment here. No, like his day job replaced, like your friend left the company and then they hired him? I'm surprised by all the friends you have. Your friend is in Forge. That doesn't mean they're my friend. Oh, yeah. DevRel Marketing. You know, Todd, I think you suggested DevRel to me once and I refuse. No, I am not doing it now. Because I don't work for any of the technologies I use. I am just learning on a stream. Remove message ID. But because I'm not a gamer, I don't know how to turn this into into entertaining content. I don't know. Have you heard my rant about how DevRel is dead? Because if you haven't, you should ask me about that at a meetup one time. I think you would tell me that I'm an idiot. Not like that I'm stupid, just like you have a point, but your point's all semantical. That's what you would tell me. Oh, I submitted to rejects. Me and Chris, they didn't accept us to KubeCon, so we submitted to rejects. Oh, we still call it DevOps at where I work, and I think that's half of the problem. It's not half of the problem. It's not any of the problem, but I guess the comment is the people who care live in the past. There you go. They're old. Yes. Yeah, I did want that to be a ticker. Oh, I don't have a problem with people who are experienced. I think experience is one thing, but you have to continue to grow in this industry, right? That's one of the reasons why I do stupid things on Twitch, is because it forces me to grow in ways that my job doesn't let me. I need to remove message ID. I think I'm gonna just remove message ID, and then I'll fix it in a different PR. Has it been 10 minutes yet, or we still got 5 left? 5 left. Okay, I'll start removing those. I think I've hit almost all of them on here. And I'm trying to get my coworkers used to the idea of, like, not just learning what you need to learn for the job, even though I'm forcing them to learn Terraform. But just, like, learning for yourself and making sure you take that 4 hours that I take, right? To do that. I'm just thinking, if I'm gonna remove that constraint, there's 2 ways to remove that constraint. Do a goose drop. Oh yeah. Do another rollback file, and I don't think I should do rollback file. What do you mean a framework? You don't mean another language. You just, well, like... Oh! Wouldn't that just be TerraGrunt, Todd? Wouldn't you just be building TerraGrunt, your favorite tool? I have decided I have no clue. I have no clue what the benefit of TerraGrunt is. My coworker says, "Oh, it's how you create modules," and I'm like, "No, you write modules in Terraform." He's like, "Terraform has modules?" I'm like, "Yes." Yes, Terraform has modules. They're written in TF files. They're not... He thought you had to use TerraGrunt to build modules. And so I'm like, so what does TerraGrunt do? Well, it generates modules and keeps your stuff dry. I'm like, no, it generates code for you. That's all it's doing. You still have... You would have had me writing Terraform modules in a central repo. You know, I don't know. I oh, yes, the demons that will cause massive deaths. Well, I don't know. From what I read in our code, the only thing we were using TerraGrunt for was to generate backend .tf files. And I couldn't see anything else. And I'm like, no. Okay, here's what I'm doing. We have a shared infrastructure repo. I'm putting shared modules in there, and I will write them, and they will look how I think they need to look, and I will reference. And then he's like, how do you reference them? I'm like, Terraform documents say you can use Git. And I did. Yes, you click the IDE run button in the terminal. Yes, that's exactly how you do it. You use... Oh, so my nephew... This is another good story, Todd, just for you. My nephew called me on Friday. My nephew did a boot camp last year, and he's been... his job... The job he works now has a software department. And so he's been trying to... He's been trying to get a job there for a year, because that's the easy way. Where's our poll? He's been trying to get it. Oh, almost done. He's been trying to get a job there for a year, because that's the easy way. And so they're letting him come up and work part-time. And so he went up there, and he said, how do you... And he's like, wait. He was setting up GitHub, and he's like, hey, I only set this up once. Do you remember where I need to put my SSH key? And this guy's like, SSH key? You use Git on the command line? And then my nephew, the boot camp graduate, said, yeah, how else would you use Git? He said, I use GitHub Desktop. My nephew, the boot camp graduate, who doesn't know how to do anything outside of VS Code except for Git, educated this guy, and I was so proud of him. I was so proud. So proud of him. I said, you do what you need to for your team, but you remember how to do that Git in the CLI. Don't you ever forget that. He's also setting up a Mac. Todd's gonna drink because of the people I interact with. Not because he has to set up a Mac. That's hilarious. Well, 2 days in a row we streamed. 2 days in a row. And I was so... I don't know. It took me 4 hours to finally get enough freaking energy to do this. Just straight whiskey. Ugh. Well, if your liver starts failing, let me know, because I think I will owe you for the transplant. Straight from the bottle. We've got some good things coming up. I will stream the meetup on Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday for sure. And maybe tomorrow. I've been in a streaming mood, so we'll see maybe tomorrow. But enjoy the raid of Bad Cop. And I will see you around on Slack or Discord or Twitch.